Hi, my name is Caspar Berry and I've been speaking here today at the Siemens PLM conference about smarter decisions and better products. And I have to say I know nothing about products, but decisions is something I think I do know about. I've been talking today, my presentation was entitled A Journey of Decision Making. And what I try and do in all my work and presentations is relate the decisions that we make in business to the decisions that we make throughout our lives. Which are really, kinds of journeys. We're starting in one place and hopefully we get to a destination. Hopefully we enjoy the journey along the way. I think that's vitally important as well. It's not just all about that end game. And along that journey, one of the things, in fact you might say the only thing that we're basically doing is taking a series of decisions. One of the things that I'm really passionate about is just how much of our lives are spent making decisions. We take literally hundreds, thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands, at a subconscious level at least, of decisions every single day. And we spend a long time thinking about the subject of those decisions, but how much time do we spend thinking about our decision-making process? That's what I try and get people to think. Because if we can throw some spotlight every now and again on that decision-making process, then maybe we can become better decision-makers as a result. Have the hoodie top and the shades, and you can do that. That is allowed in poker. That is going too far, ladies and gentlemen, alright? We want to keep the game nice and clean, nice and fair. So I want to talk about information, I want to talk about decision making, and I'll break it down into three parts. Part number one today is I'd like to ask why. Why do we even take decisions in our personal, in our professional life? Part number two is what? What is a decision? We talk about decisions all the time, but what are they? And part number three is how. As a former professional poker player who lived and worked in Las Vegas for 3 years, I try and use the metaphor of poker to give that thought some structure. Because we do have a method for making decisions. I mean, one of the things I always say is, look, our bodies are regulating the temperature of our skin every single moment of every single day. We're not aware of it, we're not consciously doing it, we're not deciding to open pores and close them and secrete sweat. But we're brilliant at it, and we regulate it to within half a degree centigrade. We're doing exactly the same when we make decisions. There is a method for doing it. Sometimes we're not aware of it, sometimes we bring that very much to the conscious forefront of our minds, but we're certainly doing it. So what are we doing? Well, in poker we're always thinking about upsides and downsides. And we're thinking about those in life as well when we think about it. We always want to know, a big question, what's in it for me? And what do I need to give? What do I need to pay in terms of time and energy and, as I always say, status, reputation? That's one of the things sometimes that we need to put on the line. We need to, if you like, invest. That's what we're doing when we make decisions. We're investing. When you stop and think about it at the moment, all decisions that we make in life are investment decisions. Usually, at least, the investment of that scarce resource that is time. How much time is this going to take? How much energy? How much money, of course, is the big one in business. And we make those investments with some idea of some kind of return that we might get. Not always money, even in business. It might be more time if we train people up to perform a particular job. That frees us up to concentrate on other things. Actually, what we're doing when we make these investment decisions is we always want to maximise the returns on those investments. And we have a conscious measure of that, in terms of accounting at the end of the year. We assess our return on capital. But subconsciously, again, like the regulation of our skin, what we want as decision makers is not just the most money, but the most time, the most reward, what economists call utility down here in the pit of our gut. We want to know that we're getting the most for the decisions that we're making. That is the essence of smarter decisions. In the world that we're living today, that means, one of the things, better products. It means better lives for us all. It means dealing with its complexity to create a better world. But when you boil it all down, it comes down to a series of investment decisions, which we're already good at, but we can always do better.